Hi guys, welcome to this reading. I'm super excited. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me today. If you're reoccurring, I am trying out a new camera angle and I apologize about the cars outside. So stick with me. We're gonna be trying some new stuff. So I was guided to do a anything goes, pick a card or pick a object reading. So for pile 1 we have the GROOVY Volkswagen bus. I got that in Florida. I don't know why I'm getting really called to say that. This YSL pretty red lipstick. I don't even want to use it because of the engravings on it, which as you can tell I've tried it. And last but certainly not least, this I got tongue-tied trying to say it, SEASHELL jewelry box. It's one of my favorite things. I got these little turtles I got also in Florida, and this could be significant. There's a Pisces turtle and a Sagittarius turtle. There's also a sand dollar, broken one. I was so devastated because it got broke on the way back home. So take your time, resonate over your pile, figure out which one you're drawn to, and I'll see you in your pile. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose the hippie van, this is gonna be your reading. So I was getting a lot of like Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles energy. You don't have to be a divine feminine. You could be a divine masculine, where there was a huge lesson involved with like emotions and material, like monetary things. So I'm gonna be trying out like a little different spread. You can see we're doing a new little angle. I really like the bird's eye perspective. I thought it was really interesting and I wanted to give it a try. So let's jump into it. Ten of Wands, Six of Cups in reverse, and the Fool. Yeah, I really feel like you had a lot of burdens when it came to a situation where I feel like you weren't choosing yourself. Yeah, Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It feels like you were neglecting what you wanted and what you wanted to put out into this world. And I think that you had to walk away from a situation in order to basically choose you. Eight of Wands reverse, Seven of Pentacles reverse, and the Page of Swords. I feel like I'm hearing you have your eye on the prize. You realize, yeah, Two of Cups. It could have definitely been dealing with a relationship, a fire sign even, doesn't have to be. But someone was being very controlling, very manipulative, and I feel like it took a lot for you to lay those burden downs and walk away. But I feel like it's making someone really unhappy to see like that you're not wanting that for yourself anymore and you're wanting to choose something else. Yeah. Because someone did not want you to be victorious. I was really feeling that energy with the Empress in reverse, Six of Wands reverse, and the Princess of Pentacles in reverse. Someone wanted you to basically keep giving to them, and not really choosing yourself or knowing your worth overall in the situation or just in general. I'm hearing like they wanted you to like be so dependent on like not only like what you did for them, but their opinion of you. And I feel like they were really trying to have like a major control over your life, like kind of like I'm feeling like an energy of like a playing God situation. Like they thought, like literally, like they thought they had some type of control here. Queen of Cups in reverse, High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, they were trying to get in your head about something. I feel like it has to do with, I'm hearing career, love, passions. Like you were wanting more in your life, and I think someone really didn't want you to see that for yourself, and they were really trying to get in your head about that those dreams actually coming true for you. That's interesting. King of Cups reverse, Seven of Swords reverse, and the Hangman reverse. And this is counterpart energy. This is someone you definitely were either very deeply invested in, or some of you guys were very spiritually guided to for this specific lesson. You had Three of Cups in reverse. I feel like you weren't accepting the barest of minimum anymore. And I say anymore because not that you knew it was a bare minimum and you're like, yes, I'm eating this up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No, it was because you didn't know no better, I'm hearing. And as you grew and got to learning, you know, you realize, oh, this is not what it do. This is not acceptable. And I think I'm hearing you took the situation for what it was, and you're trying to move forward. You're not trying to keep those knives in your back or even try to keep thinking about the betrayal overall. And that's interesting, the words betrayal came out. Let's clarify these a little bit. That's interesting because the Nine of Cups was at the bottom when I asked for clarification. This person was really doing, I'm hearing a lot of sexual magic was keeping you guys tied together for sure. And things are definitely changing because you're not choosing to accept that energy. And by not putting in any energy with them, they're not getting anywhere. And that is, I feel like this major lesson was to see that you needed someone who was going to complement your swag, someone who was going to be that energy you needed to be. This was a very enlightening situation, especially with the Hermit in reverse in the Tower. You're definitely coming out the end of a major realization when it comes to a particular situation. Like, as far as love, for sure, and respect for yourself. Look, heart chakra affirmations. I am open to love and I receive more of it every day. Yeah, this is a major lesson about love and how you need to give your attention to the right energies. Yeah, root chakra affirmation. I am nourished and supported by Mother Earth. I'm hearing a lot of you guys could have a lot of tension in your hips and your lower back, but that's because you have a lot of trauma and a lot of issues dealing with earthly energies that you need to release, and that's where it's being stored. Also, you got this third eye chakra affirmation. I am worthy of the life I want. 55, 13, and 83 could be significant, or those angel numbers could be significant. So I would see which ones you're drawn to the most and look that up as well. But I feel like you are being majorly transformed right in front of your eyes, and I think it's hard because it does take a lot of pain and a lot of tough energies to get that end result of the life that you know you deserve. So we have the Hawaiian owl for your spirit animal card. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now, so pay close attention to the signs and omens from them. Yeah, I was getting a lot of energy of you're protected, this is a very guided energy. And it's crazy because I said something about the bird's eye view, so birds could be very significant to you guys as well. The Falcon, act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without evocation. So I think you guys need to take a step back and not react so much more on your emotions and kind of be able to see things for what they are and take things in a little bit more deeply before taking action, because I feel like you're really being guided in a certain direction for your highest good. And I really feel like your higher self and the self that is living that future life. Interesting that this Empress, Three of Swords, and the Two of Wands in reverse came out. It's kind of pulling you towards that energy. 3 could be very significant because 3 is right there. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, I think you have to choose yourself over love right now because you have a lot of healing and untangling you need to do to focus on this Empress energy that you want. And if this is for a divine masculine watch, and I'm here because it could go both ways, it's the same premise. You need to focus on that hurt from the energies before so you can attract that energy that you want, because I feel like you've already made that decision that you're not gonna keep waiting around for things to kind of make up your mind. I feel like you're kind of making that up as we speak, and I think you need to make the intentions around really releasing that hurt and pain, not only from just relationships I'm hearing, but like family in general. Daughter of Swords in reverse, the Magician in reverse, and the Father of Pentacles. You can't let these lower vibrations and these negative like connotations that you've been taught and like patterns that you've seen get you from steering away from your goal. Because I feel like that's like what's really playing a major factor, is trying to unlearn that behavior, trying to really see things for what they are and be comfortable at using your intuition. Yeah, a lot of you guys have like a maternal wound that you need to heal. Because I feel like that's really, but something's just really blocking your creativity overall. And I think it stems from an energy of like not feeling safe. But I feel like you have to step out on faith on like choosing to love yourself. And realizing that the love that you were in was very toxic and manipulative. And that was a major thing that was holding you back for sure. And I feel like somebody's mom could have played a part in it. It's very like something's like maternal energy. Something is going on to where somebody's just really shut off and mentally stuck. It could be an energy outside of you, and it also could be like your energy as well. But someone's trying to take a leap of faith on looking at love and like the feminine energy and like the masculine energies roles from a different perspective, without of like the energy of hurt. With the Dollar of Cups, the Judgment in reverse, and the Six of Wands in reverse, I think it's going to take a lot of self-reflection and a lot of just time to yourself, I'm hearing. You're not going to get the answers you're looking for from other people. Interesting. With the Lovers, the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. If you're feeling in a very like low vibration, like depressive energy, I really don't feel like it's your energy. Some of you guys could be very like empathic, but it has to do with a love situation. And I don't necessarily feel like you guys are sad. Like I feel like you guys have a lot of prosperous, positive energies coming your way, even though I do see some like energies of like maternal wounds or just traumas and like family issues in general. But I really don't feel like you guys have like too much weight on your shoulders, but someone in your vicinity does, someone that you love. Dang. Yeah, there's someone that was you were deeply connected with. The energies have majorly shifted, or they're going to, because like the energies that like you were feeling about this connection, like in its prime, they're now coming to that realization because they're really worried that you don't love them anymore and you don't want to put that work in with them anymore, because you don't know if they're telling the truth. You don't know if they're actually meaning what they say, and they realize that they really dug a hole that they're struggling to get themselves out of. And with the Ten of Wands, the Father of Wands, and the Six of Cups and the Tower, it's definitely someone that you have a deep soul connection with. And I feel like they have a really good poker face as well. Like you probably wouldn't know if this person necessarily felt any type of way about what was going on. Interesting. But I do see things working out for you moving forward. So let's get some oracle cards for what's coming in the future, some things that you need to work on to get you more on this guided path of yours. So we have these archangel cards, the Chariot, Three of Raphael, and the Knight of Ariel. I'm gonna get these all laid out before I get too much into it. So we're gonna get some moon oracle cards. Be proud of yourself. Know your worth. Show the world the real you. I'm gonna get an ancestor card. Caregiver. I've been getting really called to pull these cards out. I'm so excited. They're one of my favorites. Oh, this flew. So you got the Yamojo Starseed. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And of course, last but certainly not least, Miss Seed and Sickle card. You have the Daughtra, and that's very interesting. I kind of got stumbled on my words because the Caregiver and the Daughtra is very, very similar with the hands. With the Starseed energy, this is going to be very, very interesting. I'm going to clear the cards out from under here because it's kind of getting a little bouncy, and then we're going to jump straight into it because I'm really, really excited. Alright guys, I got the board all cleared and we're ready. Sorry about this plant. It's a lucky bamboo plant that my sister got, and I wanted to put it in the readings for some luck for you guys. So, for this Caregiver card, this really talks about just the energy of giving and receiving. Support from your ancestors as well is very prevalent with this card. Some of you guys could have been caregivers for your family. For example, like when my great-grandmother got dementia, I was really heavy on being a part of her routine and just helping her feel comfortable during that very, very hard transition for her. And it talks about just having practices in your life of where you just give and don't expect anything in return, so you don't hold that resentment of, if, like, for example, you do something for someone and they don't do something in return for you, which, not to like have you get comfortable with being taken advantage of, but more the fact of just really practicing that energy of giving and receiving, and like what goes around comes around, and really just take the time to ask for support from others as well, because it also talks about being kind of resilient in the fact that you feel like you need to do it all by yourself and you don't really want to ask others around you. But I really feel like it's time to really amp up on community, I'm hearing, and family, and strengthening those ties. And a lot of you guys could have had very difficult relationships with your family, and I think Spirit is really asking you to kind of deep dive and look at those from different perspectives. And you don't have to forgive everyone, give yourself time, but also have that energy in your heart. Sorry about that. So really, so the Yamajo card really talks about just tapping into your ancestral and ethereal energies in the lives you've lived before. And with this Datria card, it really talks about getting your sleep patterns back in order and paying attention to that, and kind of allowing your dreams also to play a big part in how, I wouldn't necessarily say predict your life, but there's going to be some things in your dreams that you need to pay attention to that are some signs and omens for what's going to be playing out in your future. So I think there's just a lot of energies at play that are here to help you. The number 4 is very significant. They're really, really wanting you to kind of open yourself up and look at this new level of being that you are. And they really want you to focus on being proud of yourself, This is about you knowing your worth, not to hurt you. This is to know that you deserve better, and to know you've been through something and you've actually experienced, so you know that you don't want to deal with that. And I think you've kind of hid in the shadows for a really long time, and I think it's time for you to be your real, true, authentic self. And don't be I'm here being very unapologetic about that, because I think you kind of shy away and kind of dim your light for others, because you don't necessarily want to be the center of attention, but I do feel like Spirit is trying to shine a spotlight on you, because you're here to do an amazing journey for the collective overall. So they're really wanting you to step up and shine in that. So with the Chariot, it says determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. 3 of Raphael, reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. And the Knight of Ariel, there is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. Yeah, there's a lot of like energies around you that are paying attention to what you're doing, and it's like they just really want you to understand that you are going to be celebrating very, very soon. You just have to be patient, and you have to give it time and let things fall into place how it's meant to. Because like if you see this girl in this card, she's planting these seeds, and he's watching over her, making sure that she's doing what she needs to do. And I feel like you're being guided without even realizing it. Like, because you ever just be doing something and you just get this feeling and these nudges. I really feel like that Spirit trying to get you closer to yourself, closer to your guides, and closer to your mission overall. Five of Cups in reverse, the Emperor and the Sun in reverse. A lot of you guys are majorly stepping in your power and not letting your emotions and things you've been through deter your happiness like it was before. Let's get a clarification on the Sun in reverse. The Universe in reverse. And I feel like Spirit's really trying to warn you that if you don't start choosing yourself and choosing this new cycle of getting yourself out of that low vibrational energy, it's going to be very, very dark and gloomy for you. But they're really asking you to step up in your power and stand on it. Look, yeah, 5 of Cups coming up, right? 6 Cups. You're leveling up. Things are changing. You're looking at things from a different perspective of like, why is everything falling apart, to realizing, oh, it's because this cup that you're looking at, you don't even realize the magic, the power that's about to explode. A lot of fish energy, Pisces energy for sure. 3 of Swords, 7 of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of you guys are in your own way as far as like your creative journey and the options you have ahead. I think you are just need to get out this pessimistic energy of like, why me? Why am I going through all these things? You have to really stop looking at it from that perspective and look at it from a completely new lens. And that's what's going to give you the answer that you're looking for. Prince of Pentacles, the Knight, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Princess of Swords. A lot of you guys, the reason why I feel like you guys could have trouble sleeping, like something about your sleep is really, really heavy here, because I feel like a lot of energies are chaotic during that time, and someone's like pulling on your energy during that time, and they're sleeping, they don't even realize it, and you're trying to like protect yourself from this energy. Yeah, with the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Magician, 2 of Swords in reverse, and the Moon with the 2 of Cups in reverse, the King of Torches. Yeah, someone you were connected with is just not very happy that you're moving forward and that they can't manipulate the energies, and that you've decided to use your power for good and choose to not deal with toxic low vibrational energies, or someone who can't communicate, or someone who isn't going to see you for who you truly are. And I think that's really got them all up in their head, because, whoa, this flew. Knight of Pentacles, yeah, because they feel like they don't have a lot to offer. And I'm here, and I feel like you see them for who they truly are. Because with the King of Pentacles in reverse, 8 of Swords reverse, and the Devil in reverse, this is someone who is lying to themselves, not just only to everyone around them, trying to put on this facade, but they're really all up in their head because they know they're just not even happy, no matter what this front they're trying to put on. My ear just started ringing. And they have to watch you be happy. The Tower, I'm about to enter right here. Someone who is very nonchalant, someone who act like they don't even care and everything's just not a big deal. Spirit called judgment on their ass for not doing what they were sent to do here. And they now have to watch you grow and watch you shine, because they chose to not pour into the situation and juggle you, and that was never a part of the plan, period. But this is just a major lesson, a major shift, so that you can take this and amplify it and transmute it into something very beautiful for yourself. And it's just going to trigger a lot of things for you, not in a bad way, but actually in a good way, so that you can release and feel freer and lighter. I'm hearing like, and birds are just very significant for this reading. A lot of divine feminine and divine masculine energy intertwining in this, so like it could be a very big mix of both, like watching. And it doesn't matter, because this energy is really about like coming into yourself and finding that the answers that you're looking for within yourself and your spirit guides, and connecting with the different realms, the earthly realms and the spiritual realms, in your own personal realm and memory and DNA that you're bringing to this reality. Alright, Pal 1, I hope this reading resonated for you. Let me know down in the comments below. Check out some other readings on the channel if you like. If not, I just really appreciate you allowing me to tap into your energy. And I hope to see you in another reading. Love ya. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. I'm super excited if you chose the YSL lipstick. Let's jump straight into it. I am doing a new angle. I'm super excited. I wanted to try just something new, try a different perspective. And birds are very significant for me, so they could be for some of you guys out there. But I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different spread than I normally do as well. So I'm super excited to just see. And I just am getting a lot of energy about change. The number 5 could be significant to you guys as well. Interesting. A lot of energy about love without even trying to. I feel like you guys are just not putting up with the bare minimum anymore. Like, you realize your true power and what you bring to the table, especially just with this YSL lipstick. It's not that you're bougie. It is giving like very high class, very like sophisticated energy, and you're just not tolerating the BS anymore. Just no. And I feel like a lot of heartbreak and pain has got you to this point, and I feel like you had to transmute that energy and use it to your advantage to get you somewhere in your life, to get you exactly where you want to go. And I feel like you're still working on that, and it's a definite progression. Spirit is trying to point out with this 5, 6. You've worked on a lot about your emotions and grown from a situation that really, really hurt you. And I feel like it kind of messed with your self-worth a little bit. Not that you were trying to let it, but just how everything kind of unfolded. It really took a toll on you mentally and emotionally, physically, like all aspects, like never before, I'm hearing. Sorry, my phone was ringing, so I was trying to make sure that it was still recording. So we have the Moon reverse, 4 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I really feel like you are in your heavy protective energy over yourself. Heavy on the like play with somebody else. Like play with somebody else. Like don't bring that over here if you know what's good for you. And I really feel like for a while you were holding on to that energy and that pain. And it was kind of just, I'm hearing, making you a little bit dark and making you just a little bit more pessimistic on life. And you were trying to, and I really feel like you're trying to release that. Because I really don't feel like it's a secret anymore about what happened, or like you, like it's just, I'm hearing old news. Like it's just not bothering you like it used to. Yeah, Hangman in reverse. You guys have seen the truth. Like that no one can pull the wool over your eyes. 2 of Cups and the Father of Wands. Definitely could have been a fire sign you were with, but I feel like you just see how they were playing in your face and how they were trying to manipulate you and trying to not get you to see what was truly going on. But in the same breath, I really feel like you found out what you like and what you will and will not tolerate. So I feel like you're quick to cut somebody off fast. And I feel like you could have definitely like cut yourself off from this situation. There could have been another person, but there could have been just other factors as well. Or like this person was just trying to give their cup out to everybody and their mom. And it was acting very immaturely and just thinking very impulsively And I feel like not only are you coming to terms with this, but I am getting a sense of like they're seeing their own patterns finally. Because for a while they were very, very in denial. Yeah, interesting. 8 of Wands, Son of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Someone's getting in touch with their emotions and realizing where they went wrong. And I feel like out of everyone that they've been with and kind of done this to, hurting you really hurt them the most. And I feel like they do want to come back and try to work things out with you, but they're really nervous that like you're not going to want to give them another chance. Because you're just like, you're really just not in that energy of dealing with a bullshit no more. What else, Spirit? What's going on? Judgment. Ace of Wands in reverse. And the Ace of Swords. Ain't nothing but the truth. 2 of Cups. Spirit called judgment on this. They was not thinking with their right head. They were not growing you. They weren't building you like they were sent here to do. And Spirit was like, oh no. What you thought this was. You was not going to play with our kid like that. Like, the Hermit in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. The Tower. I think this person was like, it's just a lot of like trying to pull the wool over your eyes. And now that like, I'm here, now that you see it, you can't unsee it. And I feel like it's just very, like the energy is very much turning you off. Like you could love this person all day, but the stuff they do really is just unacceptable. Yeah, the 4 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and Death. King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you are not going for that bullshit no more. And I'm hearing like pack your bag. 6 of Swords. Like some of you guys could literally be in the verge of trying to get someone out, or like you're just really trying to separate yourself from this person overall, like not even giving them access to your energy. We have the Crown Chakra affirmation. I am open to abundance and the greatness the universe has to offer. I feel like your gut was really telling you that, and Spirit was telling you like you need to let this person go. You need to do what you need to do so that like they're just blocking you from your blessings. You have the third eye chakra yoga poses. The following poses can help releasing tension and activate the third eye. The Humble Warrior, wide-legged forward bend, lotus, camel, dolphin, and child's pose. So a lot of you guys have been maybe want to integrate yoga into your daily practice and bringing that energy out and around you to kind of help you release that. And I feel like Spirit is guiding you to do that. I've recently been just doing yoga in my everyday like breaks, but while I can, because I get a lot of tension in certain areas, and it's been helping me a lot to kind of just not only stay motivated but just not get too stiff up. And a lot of you guys could really benefit if you look up some videos on YouTube about like trauma release yoga and do those and kind of help you release the tension around you. So let's see what Spirit has to say for you moving forward in the future. For your Archangel cards, we have the Sun, Solutions, and the Queen of Gabriel. I'm loving that energy already. For your Spirit Animal cards, they're wanting me to keep all 3 of these. The Weasel, Panda, and the Gorilla. I'm going to get all of your oracle cards out, and then I'm going to clear the table so that we can get into these energies, because they kind of get moving all over the place when I'm shuffling. For your moon cards, we have take a reality check, be humble, detoxify, and the answers you need are coming. For your ancestor card, we have air. I'm absolutely in love with these cards. They were jumping out, begging for me to use them. I haven't used them in so long. They want me to keep both of these. Interesting. So we have the Oran, Joy and Light, and Rana Rudu, Loyalty. Interesting. And last but certainly not least, we have the Seed and Sickle cards. two as well, the poppy and the mustard. So I'm going to clear the board and get these all laid out so that we can put some more tarot cards out for your moving forward energy. Okay, I know it's a little full, but you guys got extra cards, especially from pile 1. So let's start with the spirit animal cards. The weasel. Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. Panda. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. And gorilla. Take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. So overall, I'm getting a lot of energy of just character development and change happening in your life for the better. I feel like Spirit's really wanting you to pay attention to your surroundings and choose yourself. I think you're a very loyal person overall, but I feel like your loyalty has been running a little bit too deep for others more than yourself. And I feel like yoga keeps coming up because with this air card, it talks about needing to exercise your practice of breathing and being present with yourself, and when you're in stressful situations, utilizing those breathing exercises to kind of calm yourself down, because even though you can't change what's going on and everything's stressing you out and it seems like trying to breathe isn't going to help, implementing that and finding what works for you could be very revolutionary, I'm hearing. With the poppy and mustard, this really talks about like not letting the losses of really tear down your whole castle. Like life's full of many losses in many different ways, not only in loved ones and people with the life cycle, like you live and you die, but also just like in career and jobs. And Spirit is really asking you to look at the good memories in those and take what you were meant to take in those and move forward. There's a lot of energy of releasing so that you can move forward, and not necessarily forgetting, but just releasing what is necessary so that you can move forward. Take your lesson and do what you need to do. And mustard is really emphasizing on like choosing yourself first and foremost. And I think a lot of people around you are kind of not giving you that same energy that you're giving. And I think Spirit is really asking you to pay attention to that and choose yourself. Because I like this with this loyalty card, it's talking about like sitting down with yourself and looking at how you're giving so much to other people and how it's kind of affecting you, and also just what's missing in your daily life that could change to be very revolutionary in your overall happiness. Because with this Uran card, it talks about like letting your inner child shine and good, prosperous, successful endeavors coming your way. But I think it's going to be coming only through this release and realizing that without you and putting yourself first, none of this can be sustainable. None of it can last because you're going to keep getting burnt out. So for your Archangel cards, you have the Sun. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Solutions. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, patience, forgiveness, and healing energy. Sorry, I got stuck on the success because both these cards were about success and this is about success. Queen of Gabriel, you guys could definitely be feminine energies in this. Doesn't have to be, but I am getting a lot on the feminine energy, especially with the red lipstick. But with the Queen of Gabriel, you can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. So there's just success in choosing yourself and knowing your worth and realizing that you're compassionate, charming, brilliant, independent. You can do so much. And I just think that this situation that you went through kind of just knocked you down a few pegs, you know? And I think that was their intent, but you were always going to get back up. Spirit was always going to make sure that you got back up. Now it's just time to take a reality check on everything that's going on. And I think with this falling under the weasel and saying like use all your senses to observe what's happening inside and out around you, kind of having that reality check of like what you can do and how things can play with what you want to bring into this reality. But also, I feel like with this be humble card, they're not saying like you're not humble, but I'm here, don't let your head get too big. And that's Spirit saying it, not me. You know, just like I feel like your head can get a little bit big. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, but they're asking you to kind of keep that down to earth energy about yourself. Because I really feel like that's why someone was trying to come in and knock you down a few pegs. Not that that was their job or anything, but I think they just didn't like how happy you were coming off or being perceived by others, even if you weren't happy. And I think this is just a big reality check overall about just like how people are and like what people are capable of. But Spirit is still asking you to be down to earth and be humble about where you've come from and where you're going to go, even though major success is coming your way. Like, the answers you need are coming. Spirit is delivering for you. This is all stuff that just needs to shed off so that it can come in with you to this new life of yours. And I can even sit back and realize when I go places or interact with certain people, like, I just know how far I've grown, because like certain situations I would have reacted differently, and having that realization within yourself is very beautiful, because you can just see the growth with inside and out. And I think that's what is a major lesson here. So really try to change up your routine a little bit and focus on yourself. Like, that is the major energy. Choose that loyalty to yourself. A lot of you guys could have a dog. Sunflowers could be like one of your favorites. Poppies are significant. Or if you're guided to, I'm hearing, wanting to adopt a dog, I feel like those are definitely in your cards and would be something very helpful for you, because having that companion, or it could be a cat for some of you guys, because we have this Queen of Gabriel with the cat by her foot. But having a companion that loves you unconditionally, that you can show that love to while also being able to focus on yourself, could really help you. There's a lot of success coming your way. I don't feel like you necessarily have a lot to worry about. I just think the energies around you are going to be causing you to feel really stressed out, and like your world is falling apart when it's necessarily not doing that. It's just falling apart for your greater good, so the best can come in. Alright, pile 2, I hope this reading resonated for you. Let me know down in the comments below. Check out some other readings on the channel if you like. If not, just really appreciate you allowing me to tap into your energy. It means the absolute world to me, all the love and support you guys show. Excuse me. And I hope to see you in another video. Love you. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this beautiful seashell chest with the little turtles inside and the sand dollar, this is your reading. Let's set it up here. This is a new angle for me. I'm super excited. The bird's eye view. It's been something I wanted to try for a while, and some new spreads. So anything can go in this reading. So let's just jump straight into it and see what messages Spirit has for you. Oh my goodness. I kind of love this energy, but I don't want to be like a hater, but just like there's just not a lot of love energy. It's all about you more than love. So we have the King of Cups reverse, the Hanged One, and the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm really getting this energy of like you see somebody for who they are. I don't know if the Pisces and Sagittarius duo could be significant, but I feel like since you pulled back from someone and started looking at it from a different perspective and choosing just to tend to your own garden, things have been working out very well for you. Slowly but surely. But I'm hearing the saying that like slow and steady wins the race. You know, you don't want to race to all these things in life, and I feel like Spirit's going on a tangent here, but you know, like and trust me, I love this tangent. Like, social media can make you think that you need to have all these fancy dancy ass things by the time you fresh out of high school, you know, not even though like we know that's not realistic, but you know, it just puts a lot of pressure on people. Birds could be significant. A lot of you guys could have either like one of those little birds as a pet. Sorry if you hear my son. But I think you guys are finally just realizing that maybe someone that you were dealing with could have been very materialistic and kind of fallen into those traps. And a lot of you guys are just more of this laid back energy and kind of don't really fall into the trends of things and let things kind of influence you too much. Interesting. With the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands reverse, and the Two of Cups, and with the Empress at the bottom in reverse, and the Six of Wands. I'm sorry, I get so tongue-tied. This energy is just so thick. It's like you are elevating and someone is descending, and it's not because like anyone now is manipulating the energy. I just feel like you are more choosing yourself and choosing to love yourself and look at yourself in the mirror and be realistic with yourself than pour into someone who isn't pouring into you. And I think that's really elevated not only like your self-worth, but your outwardly appearance. Like, you just glow different, you walk different, and I feel like people are really seeing that. Yeah, someone who's really toxic in this situation. I am getting the masculine energies with how this is falling out, but a lot of you guys, I'm hearing like you kind of feel a little stupid, and Spirit's really asking you not to be so hard on yourself, but you gotta feel a little stupid for falling for these games, because you feel like you're a lot smarter than that, and like you just beat yourself up about it a lot and wish you went about it a little bit differently. But Spirit wants you to know that this was not a part of the plan, I'm hearing, especially with this Justice in reverse. I feel like this person was supposed to do the complete opposite of what they did. And this is why I feel like they are now getting this descending energy of like things not working out in their favor. Because one, you're not giving them an energy source. You were their energy source to even have that pep in their step. You know, like you really boosted their ego. Interesting. Mother of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Wands, and the Mother of Swords reverse. Someone definitely has a mother wound for sure. It doesn't have to be you, it could be this person, but I really do feel like they were also not igniting you in the right ways. I think, let me get a clarification. The Hermit wanted to come out in reverse. Interesting. Yeah, it's like after you realize like everything that you put up with and dealt with this person, I just feel like you realize like that person that you were is just not even who you are on a core level. And I think it really gets you in your head that this person got you out of character and kind of deterred you from working on your passions and working on the things that give you that fire in your heart. But I think this was all for the greater good, because no one can pull the wool over your eyes. No one can be sneaky around you anymore. Like, they just can't manipulate you and get all in your head and play in your face. Ten of Wands, Four of Cups in reverse, Son of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Something's at work here. And this person that tried to like play in your face, thinking the grass was greener, it just was not. Things are not going well for them because they didn't take this opportunity to actually change and look at things from a different perspective. I'm getting this energy of like you self-reflected, you chose to look at things differently, not only just for yourself but just to become a better person. Like, you didn't like the feelings and energy that it drug out of you, and this person did the opposite. I think they jumped into another relationship very fast, very early, before they even processed what they were dealing with you, and that could have been something that was majorly like heartbreaking for you, because it made you feel even more like what you guys had wasn't real, or was like illusion, or like you were just making up in your head, and like you know you weren't, but it's just like the way this person was moving. I'm definitely getting that energy. The Magician in reverse, the Three of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Wands. Interesting. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this. Yeah, this person was manipulating the energies around them, trying to manipulate you, trying to have the control over the narrative and how things are being perceived, not only from you but from other people around you guys. Like, you guys could be from the same like friend group, or just grew up, I'm hearing, in a small town, or just like where like people would know, and things are kind of being connected, the dots, and it's really being shown how manipulative this person is, because if you haven't already been like moving away from this person, you will notice how like you are still going to shine through this manipulation. You're going to free yourself from being with someone who is just remotely even just comfortable with thinking that you're going to deal with them and their toxicity, and not going to celebrate you and try to help you grow. I think this is a very freeing moment for you, because your future now looks so bright. There's so much color. There's so much just positivity, like new love, definitely for some of you guys, and like just stability, like a lot of beautiful energies. 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. And I really feel like it's because you guys fought tooth and nail for this. Yeah, look, 9 of Cups. All that hard work you're putting in, it's going to be rags to riches for you. I really feel like you need to start putting more of your fire and fight into your passions than whatever this is with this person, for sure. 9 of Wands in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you are so stable. Like, you're going to be so stable. Even if you don't feel like it, like, you are going to be growing and just making beautiful things. And you're just going to be so just there, like, all by yourself. And whoever comes to the table is only adding, like, not taking anything. 6 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Like you have so much to offer. And you're going to be very victorious. Like, you just need to focus on what you're passionate about. Like, what is really getting you drawn to put your time and energy in is really going to change your life, honestly. I really feel like it's going to play a major factor in things making a turn for the better for you. And with this 4 of Swords, the Tower, and the Ace of Cups, I really feel like it's going to be through this rest and rejuvenation period, and you having this realization about like what you want and allowing everything to fall apart and burn to shreds so that beautiful new energy can come in for you. I really feel like you're focused on this like loving yourself energy. Root chakra affirmation. I am home in my own body. Heart chakra affirmation. My heart is free from all the wounds of the past. Beautiful. Yeah, you guys are really being asked to focus on grounding yourself and bringing into fruition what you want and healing that heartbreak energy that's holding you back a little bit, because it's just not healthy. Like, it's just not allowing your manifestations to come in on, like, everything comes in on time, but things could come a lot faster for you if you allowed yourself to like free up that space. We also have the crown chakra affirmation. I am open to the abundance and the greatness of that the universe offers. In the throat chakra affirmation, I hear and speak the truth. 16, 54, 67, and 93 could be significant. And those angel numbers as well, I'm hearing. But you are really amplifying yourself in a lot of different ways, and I think you just need to let yourself like be free, you know, like let everything fall apart so that like better things can come in for you, because I think Spirit is trying to show you that what you thought was what you wanted is not nearly as good as what you actually deserve. Okay, Spirit, eat up. So let's get some oracle cards about what's going to be coming in the next couple months for you. We have the Cardinal. Again, guys, get one more in the blue Heron. Your Archangel cards. 10 of Michael. Oh. Justice. And the 10 of Raphael. For your moon cards, forgive, be proud of yourself, and know your worth. These two came out in pile 2, so maybe you guys were drawn to pile 2 as well. Ancestor card. You got the Artisan, craftsmanship. I love that card. And these cards have been begging me to bring them out again. So let's see what cards are for you. Too many. Let me keep this one though. Sorcery, revelation. Ooh, interesting. And codes in nature. These are great cards. And last but certainly not least, Miss Seed and the Sickle cards. Oh, we have the citrus and the ivy. Okay guys, I'm gonna clear the board a little bit to move these tarot cards so that we can jump into the oracle cards and then get some more tarot cards about what you need to know moving forward. Alright guys, let's jump into it. So they asked me to keep these chakra cards, which I didn't do in the last time, in the last other readings, but I feel like you guys need to journal, they're saying, and these affirmations could be something that you need to either put on your wall or put in your journal when you write tonight. Big affirmations coming through. So for your spirit animal cards, you have the cardinal. The polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance, so do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. Make a stance for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. Birds could be very significant, or signs from you, because with sorcery, revelation, a lot of you guys could be smokers. You know, you could smoke, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of you guys are saying don't allow yourself to feel bad for that. A lot of you guys do have, like really bad anxiety, or in any medical, whatever way it helps you, whatever way it is helping you, and it's going to help you calm down a lot. Poppies, this card talks about the plant poppy and how like that was used in early invention times of the inhaler. A lot of you guys could be asthmatics as well. But the poppy card came up in pile 2, and I think I mentioned pile 2 before, so if you guys were drawn to pile 2, I would recommend going back to that pile for the ones that are. And a lot of you guys could do this mostly at nighttime to help you sleep. But Spirit is saying that's going to give you a lot of answers as well, because it's going to calm you down and it's going to allow you to just kind of like look at things from a different perspective. And with this codes in nature, I really feel like going out, if you can, depending on the season or where you live, if you can go out in nature and just kind of like walk around and just be present to help yourself get that grounded energy with that root chakra coming out first. And I mean, even hearing like hugging a tree is significant. Like you need to just get grounded and allow, and trees are very, very spiritual energies, because it, like, if you really think about it, how long it takes for a tree to go from this little plant to this big thick log. And I'm just seeing like this vision of like going to the park where it's really, really wooded for some of you guys, or even on vacation. I'm hearing, and hugging a tree, picking a spot to just do your meditation and grounding yourself. That's really going to be significant, because I really feel like just a lot of answers spiritually are going to be coming through for you for this uneasy feeling that you've been feeling. Because the citrus talks about kind of picking your battles, like you win some, you lose some, and allowing your intuition and your gut to kind of guide you in the right direction, because you kind of already know which situation is which. And I feel like Spirit is trying to say with this 45, with this 35, that things are going to be de-escalating, not in a bad way, but just this energy of like being stressed out is going to be very, very dissipated here soon, because right now it's just causing a lot of havoc in your life. And the Spirit is saying you are very resilient, and trust that you are going to be moving forward from this, but also utilize what you have to get you where you want to go, because I really feel like you guys are very talented. And even though you guys are in a position where it feels like your back's against the wall, I do feel like through little steps, like you can really make a change. And I really feel like you're being called to create something with your hands. Like you have a story to tell, something to tell. Like some of you guys could be artists. Like I'm seeing someone who's drawing, someone who's building something, someone who's writing. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it, but you are meant to create something and have something that's physically here, so you can either read it or see it, or have like, you know what I mean? I am getting a lot about art for sure. but there's an energy of like you need to release a lot of things that's been going on around you. And they're telling me the 10 of Michaels came out first, and I laid it out wrong, so I have to change it. Because the 10 of Michaels, a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. Justice. Fight for justice and equality. Ruling made in your favor. Don't give up.
Hi.
Sorry about that. My son had came in. So with the justice, fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. In the 10 of Raphael, love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members. Happily ever after. So I feel like a lot of you guys, I'm hearing, are stressing for no reason. Which, shoot, I'm guilty. Very, very guilty. A lot of Pisces and Taurus energy. It doesn't have to be, but I think you're just mourning the things you've been through, and Spirit is here and like asking you to give that up so that you can fight for the life that you truly deserve, because they need you to put your energy towards that instead of dwelling and keeping you in this vicious cycle. You have to forgive not only yourself for what you put up with, but forgive the people around you for yourself so that you can move on. Be proud of how far you've come. You are now seeing how much you're worth, how much you will put up with, what you will and will not tolerate. And that's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. And I feel like you need to give yourself, I'm hearing a round of applause, because you've fought tooth and nail to get where you are now. And I think you just need to give yourself more credit and trust that things are going to be unfolding in your favor. The Lovers, 8 of Cups, 4 of Cups reverse, 5 of Swords reverse, and the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like since you were kind of showing this energy of like you don't care about like this love situation, you're not putting energy into anymore, it's really causing this person to be really upset. Like you showing that like this quote unquote didn't affect you just by like transmuting the energy and choosing to go after a better life for yourself. It's really making this person salty, because this narrative they're putting out about you, you're proving wrong without even trying. I'm hearing you gave nothing but love to the situation. Ace of Cups, the 9 of Swords in reverse, Prince of Torches, the Magician reverse, and the 9 of Swords. What you reap, you sow, I'm hearing. I feel like you're putting in love and attention on yourself and balancing out your energies and being very stingy with that now. And choosing to not be upset about the situation anymore, really taking it for what it is and seeing somebody for who they are. And I really feel like since you're doing that, it's really making someone look in the mirror at themselves, because they honestly have no choice. I really feel like someone didn't anticipate this happening. They thought you'd always be stuck on them, that you wouldn't have the strength to leave them, that you'd always just be in their toxic grips. But I think the complete opposite happened. You decided to free yourself. Yeah. It's like plain and simple, like kind of reiterating that you realized just how ugly the situation was getting. You need to choose yourself and understand that this isn't, you would be going against your better judgment if you didn't close out this cycle, and you know it. So what's coming for them in the next couple months, Spirit? What do pile 3 need to know? 10 of Wands reverse, the 9 of Wands reverse, 4 of Wands, the World reverse, and the 8 of Cups. What about this World reverse and the 8 of Cups? Okay. You are not going to be as up in your head. I love this. The star energy at the bottom, closing out. You're not going to be as up in your head, and your dreams are not going to seem that far out of reach. I think you're really going to change your perspective, change your attitude, I'm hearing, on how things are going to transpire in your life. And I feel like Spirit is really asking you to not forget this lesson Like, even though like the cycle's closed out, don't forget this lesson moving forward. And I really feel like you're not going to be up in your head about things, and you're not going to allow anyone to just to steer you away from your dream life and what you actually truly deserve. Alright, pile 3, I hope this reading resonated for you. Let me know down in the comments below. Check out some other readings on the channel if you like. If not, I just really appreciate you allowing me to tap into your energy. It means the absolute world to me, all the love and support you guys show. I couldn't do this without you, and I hope to see you in another reading. Love ya. Bye.